A post on X just caught a lot of people's attention. Steph Kent, or on her handle Covertress, announced the fourth confirmed interstellar visitor to our solar system, and the timing has everyone asking, cosmic coincidence or something deliberate? This changes everything we thought we knew about interstellar traffic patterns. Does this coincide with the 3-Eye Atlas? As always, I'm here to report the information without bias, and you can decide what to believe. You can find all the sources in my detailed articles at ufonews.co, along with in the description box below. Hey ufologers, I'm Cristina Gomez, and welcome to this episode of UFO News Updates.
It implied that it came from outside the solar system because gravity cannot bind it to the sun. It was moving too fast for that.
Now, that clip by Avi Loeb kind of coincides with this. Steph Kent revealed that on August 12, 2025, the Zwicky Transient Facility at the Palomar Observatory discovered the C-2025 Q2, a 40-kilometer behemoth on the hyperbolic escape trajectory, with an orbital eccentricity of 1.2. This means it is slingshotting through our solar system completely unbound, just like Oumuamua, and currently traveling at 400 kilometers per second and accelerating as gravity pulls it inwards, specifically solar gravity. Now, fresh spectra from the Gemini South Observatory shows no cometary jets, no telltale nickel glow like the Borisov from 2019, and no radio emissions at 95 megahertz. So this silent anomaly does not behave like a natural comet we've ever encountered. And it will hit the perihelion October 25th at 0.9 astronomical units, which an astronomical unit is the space from the Earth to the Sun. That's 1 astronomical unit. And it's inside Venus's orbit where the intense heat might finally activate whatever it really is. Now, the object's excess velocity screams extrasolar origins. Is this aligning with the 3-Eye Atlas?
The other thing is that the object was relatively big, possibly tens of kilometers, the size of Manhattan Island. And if that's the case, it was 1 million times more massive than the previous objects from outside the solar system, and that was puzzling.
On October 29th, 2025, as the C-2025 Q2 disappears behind the sun during solar conjunction, we hit the exact anniversary of the Borisov's closest Earth approach back in 2019, the exact same date, 6 years apart. Now, Ken asks the question that we're all thinking. Coincidence? I mean, in a universe this vast, maybe the stars are winking at us, dropping these visitors like breadcrumbs to some deeper cosmic riddle. The timing synchronicity becomes even more significant when you realize that the 3-Eye Atlas is also approaching its perihelion around the same time frame, and we have 2 massive interstellar objects arriving simultaneously, both disappearing behind the sun from Earth's perspective at the most critical observation movements. And the statistical probability of this coordinated timing is astronomically low, making even skeptical scientists uncomfortable with the coincidence explanation.
It also came in the same plane as the planets around the sun, within 5 degrees, and the chance for that happening at random is 1 in 500.
Kent's analysis took a bold turn that everyone's talking about. What if these aren't flukes, but scouts, harbingers of the galaxy's endless nomads? Now consider the pattern. 4 confirmed interstellar objects in just 8 years. Oumuamua's cigar-shaped mystery in 2017, the Borisov's comet tail back in 2019, the 3-Eye Atlas in 2025, and now the C-2025 Q2 silent approach the same year. Now the frequency is increasing dramatically. Kent notes that each one peels back the veil of alien worlds, compositions, dynamics, the raw stuff of other stars. But their coordinated timing and unusual behaviors suggest something beyond random cosmic wandering. When you combine Kent's timing observations with Avi Loeb's statistical analysis showing the 3-Eye Atlas has 1 in 20,000 trajectory odds for its planetary encounters, The Scout hypothesis moves from science fiction territory into scientific possibility. Now, the objects share common characteristics: hyperbolic trajectories, unusual compositions, behaviors that defy natural comet expectations, and timing that feels orchestrated rather than, oh, just a random coincidence. What do you think about these 4 interstellar visitors in 8 years, with 2 arriving within months of each other and then disappearing behind the sun simultaneously? Random cosmic traffic or coordinated surveillance? Drop your thoughts down below. If you enjoy UFO news, updates, case studies, and interviews, and you will like this channel, hit that like button, subscribe, and share this episode with those you want to keep in the know with the latest UFO news. Kent emphasizes the complete data transparency surrounding this discovery. No NASA blackout here. All information comes from publicly available sources, including the MPC 2025 Q45, the NASA JPL Small Body Database, and the Gemini's Observatory Spectra data. The ZTF's Wide Field Sweep system caught the C-2025 Q10 early in its approach, and both Hubble and Gemini observatories are now studying it intensely. Then, if we look at what I mentioned in the last update on the 3I Atlas, this was mentioned. Geophysicist Stefan has documented compelling correlations between the 3I Atlas's approach and solar activity. On August 20th, 2025, massive solar eruptions occurred in the direction of the 3I Atlas and Mars. Take a listen to this.
On 3I Atlas is that it was going to cause disruptions to the electromagnetic forces operating within our solar system, and the closer it gets, the more ionized and plasmified it becomes, the stronger this effect is going to be. Right now it's only August 20th and we're already seeing these spectacular eruptions in the direction of 3I Atlas. So if we examine this from an energy, information, and consciousness perspective, 3I Atlas is already in contact with the sun, and the two are working together in unique, interesting ways that are very likely beyond our comprehension. I think that 3I Atlas, due to its plasma disruptive dynamics in the inner solar system, is what is contributing to and or perhaps triggering these sort of solar outburst events. And so as it gets closer and closer to the sun, expect solar activity to continue to increase. It may not be conventional, as in like we have a big solar flare and then a coronal mass ejection. It may be things like this, where you get a sudden plasma filament to erupt in spectacular fashion that no one was really forecasting.
Stefan predicts increased solar activity as the 3I Atlas approaches its October 29th perihelion, with potential Earth impact with the associated coronal mass ejection reach around Halloween. And looking at the complete picture, the evidence is becoming harder to dismiss through coincidence alone. You have 4 objects in 8 years, and this represents a dramatic increase in arrival frequency. The fact that both objects will be positioned behind the sun from Earth's perspective during their most active phases creates the perfect scenario for conducting operations away from direct human observation. Whether intentional or coincidental, the timing provides maximum privacy during critical approach phases. And data continues pouring in from the JPL horizons and the Minor Planet Center, with real-time tracking available for everyone interested in following these historic approaches.
Data is collected from telescopes, and we have a lot of them on Earth. But the problem is this object on October 29th will come closest to the sun, so it will be the brightest, the best target for us to observe from Earth, except the only problem is the sun will be in our way. It will be on the opposite side of the sun, so then we need to employ telescopes or cameras that are in space. For example, those around Mars or Jupiter. These are spacecraft that were launched by NASA a long time ago, and we can use them to look at the object when it comes close to Mars, close to Jupiter. So
both objects will be experiencing maximum solar heating, potential activation of dormant systems, and complete concealment from Earth-based observation due to solar conjunction glare-out. Her scout theory forces us to confront uncomfortable questions about coordinated reconnaissance by advanced civilizations if true. You know who also mentioned this? Avi Loeb when he co-wrote his paper with Dr. Sean Kirkpatrick. That same theory was also mentioned. What is your take on Kent's Scout and Harbinger theory? Are we witnessing random cosmic wanderers, or are these the advanced scouts of something much bigger heading our way? I'm Cristina Gomez, and that is it for today. I will see you again for another UFO news update. Be safe, and remember, keep your eyes on the skies. If you enjoyed today's show, hit that like button. And if you're not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Hit the notification bell as I do daily UFO news and updates. Fresh UAP stories, government disclosures, and breaking developments land here every single day.